The news comes as industry reports show that about 12% of all new gym memberships nationwide occur in January, a proportion higher than in most other months of the year. Joining us to talk about it all in a Fox Business exclusive, Crunch Fitness CEO Jim Rowley. Jim, always great to have you on the show. How do these weight loss drugs, if at all, impact gyms, gym memberships, attendance, et cetera?
Well, thank you for having me and Happy New Year. It's look, how they impact us is we get more people that are interested in weight loss, right? And then we know that there's muscle wasting with these GLP-1, so it encourages them to work out. So we're here for it. Look, every action has a reaction, right? So yes, you're losing weight, but you have to stay in the gym. You have to eat your protein. You've got to lift the weights in order to get the balanced look that you're looking for.
I kind of always joke that it's easier to run outside in January than it is to go to the gym, because the gym's full in January, but then my gym does not look so full in February or March or April. Some of those resolutions start to die out a little bit. Do you see that trend? And if so, how do you keep people coming back?
Yeah, so it's a great question. Our campaign this year is results over resolutions, really to get people focused on a specific goal, whether it's weight loss, weight gain, muscle gain, strength, whatever it might be. So all of our personal trainers are wearing t-shirts branded with results over resolutions. We've got great personal training discounts to open the new year. January is off to an unbelievable start, followed by a December boom. We sold more memberships this December than we have in our history.
Why
By the
is
way,
that?
We opened our first gym in Merced at the Merced Marketplace, just so you know.
Jim, this is huge, because I actually just spent like 2 months of my maternity leave in Merced. That was in like October. Was it there, or did I just miss it?
We opened it on December 4th. We've sold over 5,000 memberships to the city of Merced already, so we're very excited about our latest opening.
I love this. Okay, when I go back in the summer, I'm going to go make sure to check it out. Talk to us then about expansion plans. You said, obviously, you mentioned Merced. Thank you for knowing that that's where I'm from. But you talked about, you know, big signups in December, one of the biggest months. How do you view expansion at this moment? How do you decide what cities look good? What cities do you want to wait on and look at maybe the following year?
Yeah, so we opened 2 gyms a week in 2025, and we're hoping to move that to 2.5 in 2026. We're entering 2026. We've already got over 100 leases signed for the year, so we're very excited about that. And we go where the population is. We go where there's high activity. We go where obviously there's a lot of competition, because everybody knows where to go. But the standout is that Crunch is different, right? We're about fun. We're about no judgments. We're about strength training. We're about longevity. We're about recovery, all these different things. So the boom has just continued for us, really started in 2024, and has just continued to grow. But our goal is to open another 1,000 gyms in the next 5 years, and we're on that path.
And no risk there of sort of oversaturating the market or leaning in too heavily in these leases. I mean, I know at least in New York City, we've had a lot of conversations about the value of real estate and if we're in over our heads.
Well, look, it's expensive in New York specifically. You know, we've got over 15 gyms in Manhattan and in the boroughs, and we do incredibly well there. So much so that some of our gyms, we're having to open satellite gyms just to relieve the pressure a little bit.
Interesting.
And competition has actually gone the other direction in New York, because rent is so high, because labor is so high, and so forth. But we're still encouraged. Look, Crunch was born in New York City. We are New York City, and we love being there.
Talk to me a little bit about AI. You know, companies right now, I think, feel this pressure. If you're not using AI, I have people breathing down your neck as a CEO saying, show me how you're using it, show me how you can use it to increase profit margins. What kind of pressure do you have when it comes to AI?
I don't think we have any pressure, but we're leaning in from an intelligence standpoint. We really want to understand where's the best human intersection and where's the best AI intersection. What we've discovered over the past year is that using AI to reach the member if they've got questions, reach the member if they want to join online. We're using a lead management system that offers AI as well. So we introduced it in 2025. We're continuing to learn and explore. but we're never going to take the human touch out. Part of what makes Crunch different is this culture that we're here for you, we're here with you. So human touch is incredibly important for us.
And finally, quickly, what's the #1 indicator that will either keep me coming back to the gym or make me cancel and give up on my resolution?
Wow, no one has ever asked me that. Great question. The leading indicator is you've got to work out once in your first 14 days from joining. So if you join and don't come in at least once in the first 2 weeks, it's a high probability you're not going to come in and you're going to cancel. So we encourage people through our Crunch 1 kickoff. That's a free personal training session, and to get you oriented to the gym, ask questions about your goals, define what your results want to be, and most importantly, show you some of our new equipment and how to use it properly.
Jim, I'm going to use that new equipment next summer when I go visit my family back home in Merced, and I'm going to report to you how much I liked that gym. Jim Rowley, thank you for your time today. This was fun.